The Nursing Times Awards are the most prestigious nursing awards in the United Kingdom. They recognise the remarkable achievements of nurses and nursing teams in all areas of practice, from continence specialists to agency nurses, from mental health nurses to those working in sexual health. Last year, in 2007, Nicky Hepden, lead nurse manager of the Baker Street Clinic in Reading, Berkshire, won the Special Chief Nursing Officers Award. I visited Nicky to find out about the work of the clinic with hard-to-reach clients.
Yeah, the remit of Baker Street Clinic is quite wide. We actually deal an awful lot with people who are in trench rough sleepers. We deal with people who are transient, and that could mean that they're living in B&Bs, hostels. It could be working girls because we have quite an influx coming and going all the time. We also do some work within probation, and we work with a probation service as well. And we work with travellers. But we also work with anybody and everybody who hasn't got any access to GP surgery. So it can be so varied. We never quite know who's going to come through the door each day. And that's actually the challenge.
Is the aim to get your clients registered with a GP, or is the assumption that they're going to continually come back to you for their healthcare needs?
No, the aim is actually to get them integrated into mainstream health. That can take a short time. It could just be a phone call. Sometimes it could be a lot longer than that. And we've actually had some people who've been in trench rough sleepers on our books for a long, several years, until they feel capable and confident enough to actually go into a GP surgery. So we support them. But our remit isn't just about providing health care. We actually network them into other services as well, which is the most essential bit. And I think what we have to understand is that when somebody comes here, health may be just a very low priority. All they're interested in is perhaps the fact that they've got no food, they've got no roof over their head, and that to them is more important than the abscess or the chest infection that they've actually got. But they know that if they come here, we can open doors for them. We have an open door policy here, so you never know who actually is going to walk through the door. We are dealing with, in trench rough sleepers, we are dealing with a different ethos, street ethos, where violence is prevalent, and we have to always bear that in mind. I still are very wary, hence the reason that we have as much security here for our staff as possible.
What specific security measures do you have in place?
We have panic alarms that go straight through to the police station. We always wear personal alarms. We have secret words that if somebody feels that they're being threatened in any way, they can phone through.
Tell me about the team of nurses and other healthcare professionals who work here.
I've actually got a very small team. We're all part-time. I have Romy and Helen, who are my Band 6 staff nurses, senior staff nurses, and I've got Sue, who's our clinic nurse. And I'm so fortunate they've got the same passion and dedication that I've got, I suppose, for these clients. And I've got two wonderful receptionists, that's Sharon and Shankari, who do put up with an awful lot from our client group, but they just stand there and they are so non-judgmental. They're offering tea, coffee, toast. So I have a really wonderful, wonderful team.
The winners of the Nursing Times Awards are announced at a glittering ceremony at London's Hilton Hotel in November. I asked Nicky why and how she entered the Nursing Times Awards.
Because we thought it would be a lovely way of promoting the service. To actually be called up and have an interview with the Chief Nursing Officer, I think anybody would be quite taken aback by that. But the preparation beforehand, it was actually about selling the service, about telling people about what we actually do here, which as nurses we're not very good at doing. But doing it, I really found it quite cathartic and really enjoyed it. And when it finally got to that day where I had to sit in front of 4 people, including Chris Beasley, to present it, I think all my nerves had finally gone. I just went for it because I thought we had a bit of a chance, but we also were doing good, innovative nursing project here, and I thought we needed to tell people about it.
What was it like on the night?
The night was fantastic. It was beyond expectation. I've never been to such a posh hotel to start with, but to be with colleagues from all over the country was lovely, and there was such a buzz and an atmosphere that night. And when it finally came to my award, which was the Chief Nursing Officer Award, which I think was the last award, we were all sitting there on the edge of our chair, and to hear my name, I just was totally taken aback and blown away. It was the most wonderful experience, it really was.
What has it meant for your service to win the Nursing Times Award?
It's certainly made us more high profile within the Trust. We are seen as a gold star service for the Trust, and they're very happy about that.
Following the award win, what has it made you think you want to do with the service now?
I want it to go forward. I would like more staff. I would like to take health out to some of those grey areas, to take it out onto the streets where there are people with mental health issues that are not prepared to come in and see people within the confines of four walls. I would like to tackle some of the other social issues that are not being tackled at the moment with the travellers. The clients that we actually deal with are the hidden population. They have no voice. They have no vote. So they are tied and they're kept away. Nobody's interested in them. And what I would like to do is bring this to the fore, make everybody aware that these people have got health issues just the same as you and I, and they're entitled to actually able to access health.
Tell me, Nicky, how would you encourage other nurses to enter the Nursing Times Awards?
At last year's ceremony, there were so many fantastic, innovative ideas, and it's pursue them. Don't think nursing is just about looking after people within four walls or on a ward. There are so many other issues out there which as nurses we are ideally placed to tackle. Just go for it. That's what I would say.